What's up, guys? Welcome to At Home Fitness with Coach A. I am Coach A, and this is the YouTube channel that aims to bring you guys at home in-gym quality workouts and coaching for your at-home or garage gym needs. Now, out here today for day number 278 at Seatown West in the western suburbs of Cleveland, Ohio. And we're looking at something a little different today. We're going to hit some accessory work, and it's going to be core work, but it's going to be of the holding variety. Some isometric stuff, something that's going to be a little bit more challenging than it probably looks. First, though, we're going to breathe and we're going to burn. First piece is going to be a 9-minute AMRAP, guys. 9 minutes, you're going to do 30 double unders or 60 singles and 15 dumbbell snatches. I would like those to be alternating. Yes, it's an odd number. Just try and start with the opposite hand each time you go back to that round. That 35 pound weight as stipulated for the prescribed weight is going to be something that you guys can work through pretty continuously, but it's not easy. So we're not picking a lightweight that we're just kind of flying through. We're picking something that's a little bit challenging, but not something that we're necessarily going to have to stop and rest for 15 reps. Now, that different that I was talking about is your accessory work. We're going to accumulate 3 minutes of an overhead hold. It's written as a two-handed hold, but it can obviously be unilateral work, in which case 1.5 minutes on each side. You guys don't have to move for this. It can be standing in place. Really, I prefer it standing in place, honestly. And I'm not looking for something all that heavy, honestly. 135 pound barbell, probably a little bit out of the range of a 3-minute hold. This is something that's a little bit more like a 65, 75, 95 pound barbell. Maybe 2 35-pound kettlebells, dumbbells, something along those lines, right? So something that's not a difficult movement or a difficult hold weight, outside the range of you have to do 3 minutes of it. So it's going to add up after a little while. After you guys complete the 3 total minutes of overhead hold, we're then going to go directly to the core and accumulate 2 minutes of a hollow hold. I would honestly assume that this is going to take more sets than your 3-minute overhead hold will. And then this last piece, the 1-minute suitcase hold, probably the easiest of the 3. And really all I'm looking for there is that you guys are able to set the shoulders back into a good position and try and regain some of the quality shoulder position we would normally try and utilize on most of our movements, because that overhead hold is going to get pretty fatiguing. I'm assuming you're probably going to end up with the shoulders a little bit forward by the time you guys finish that, even if you're doing it really well. If you're not sure what all this means, stick around. I'll walk through the demos and give you guys modifications. All right, workouts first today, so we're going to get into this first. Looking at 9 minutes, you guys are going to start yourself off with 30 double unders or modifying that up to singles or a different movement. It shouldn't be too long of a set. There's no way, guys, this should take more than about 30 seconds or so if we're doing them well enough. If you're going to adjust yourself based on time, I would almost rather see you just go for a max of 30 seconds, or honestly just take it to singles, do your 60 and get it over with. Second movement is going to be those dumbbell snatches. I like to alternate on the way down, just keeps it a little speedier, more efficient cycling through this. You're going to notice I'm leaning a little bit here. I like to really use that offside hip to dominate my lift. So if it's coming up with my left hand, I'm forcing my right heel down and using my right glute and hip a little bit more aggressively, almost like I'm punching across the body a little bit. Now, if we want to go barbell on that, feel free. Keep it super, super light. Probably trying to get as close to 50 and 35 pounds, honestly, as you can. I want you guys to be able to turn this over pretty quickly. Those sets of 15 really should not be broken up. You should be able to get through them straight through as best as possible. All right, guys, let's go through the workout. And again, stick around. We're going to talk about the modifications today. So if we're going with the barbell, double hand, overhead, hold, we're trying to get a nice stacked position as well as we can. You can take a look at it from the side here, ribs down for the most part, full extension right next to or behind the ears. Trying to create stability. Hands can be in if you like that. Hands can be out, whatever your mobility needs. I would like to see the elbows locked out if possible. So feel free to adjust the grip based on that. If we're looking at single arm, whether it's one arm or both at the same time, again, same idea is find the position that best suits you while staying in as good a stacked position as possible. Again, if you guys are going to go single arm, feel free. Just accumulate 3 between both sides. Try and keep it even. 2 minutes on a hollow hold. Hollow meaning that lower back is completely flat. We're trying to create as much extension from there as we can. If we need to modify to make it lighter, you can bring the arms down. You can take those knees, tuck them up a little bit. All those things creating less extension will make the position easier and lighter for you to hold. And then the last one, we're really just working on a little bit of grip here, but also trying to reset those shoulders back and down a little bit. So good posture, standing tall again, ribs tucked down, shoulders back a little bit. Just trying to keep it in our hands for a minute straight.